In this video, we'll discuss everything that men need to know about handling their divorces. We will cover topics such as legal advice, financial concerns, child custody issues, and more. So if you are considering filing for divorce or have already made that decision, then this video is for you. Understand your rights before deciding whether or not to file for divorce. It is important that all men better understand their legal rights. This includes an understanding of relevant laws in your geographic region, which may be different between states and countries. Make sure to consult with experienced lawyers who understand local regulations regarding marriage dissolution before making any decisions about proceeding with a divorce. Gather financial information. Divorce proceedings can often involve considerable expense, so it is important to release accurate financial information at the outset of any potential proceedings. This could include income statements as well as household expenses like rent, mortgage payments, along with credit card debt, etc. It's also important to consider how much insurance coverage is available, including life insurance policies, etc. In order to ensure proper protection during the process, consider child custody issues. If there are children involved in the marriage, then it's extremely important both parties carefully consider child custody arrangements prior entering into any formal agreements regarding dissolution of marriage proceedings. It's essential these matters are properly discussed and agreed upon, especially when both parents play an active role in raising those children on a day-to-day basis. It might be wise taking some time apart prior discussing these matters to cool down emotions, allowing discussions involving sensitive topics like education and healthcare remain constructive throughout negotiations between parties involved. Get professional help when navigating through difficult times like those encountered during marital breakups. It's usually beneficial to seek professional help from psychologists and counselors trained dealing with issues related stress, anxiety, depression, and anger arising because changes occurring due events beyond control. These professionals provide adequate support needed to get through hard times while helping reach healthier outcomes concerning personal well-being. Save the Marriage and Family Studies show couples can become reconciled even after petitions been filed. However, being successful requires great deal effort invested by both sides. Willing put aside differences, come together, strengthen relationship, build stronger bond based mutual respect, trust, love, compassion towards one another. Again, never giving up hope until last option exhausted. Do whatever necessary possible. Make work leading healthier, fulfilling life shared, everyone benefit. This video does not provide legal, financial, or tax advice. The information provided in this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as legal advice. If you require legal advice, please contact a qualified attorney, for example, by signing up for a free course on our website Divorce Lab Pro. We will connect you with a pre-selected lawyers or other experts you may need. Join our free course to learn how to navigate the divorce process. Learn about the negative impact of divorce on you, children, and family, and how to protect your rights. Pre-selected experts are available to help men through this difficult time. Get it free now at Divorce Lab Pro. Understand the legal process of divorce in your country. Research and understand the laws, regulations, and procedures that apply to you. Seek professional advice from a lawyer or other qualified professionals who can help guide you through the process. Consider all options before filing for divorce, including counseling, mediation, or collaborative law, as these may be more cost-effective than traditional litigation. Take time to reflect on why you are considering a divorce and what it will mean for yourself and your family if it goes ahead. Be aware of any potential financial implications of getting divorced, such as changes to tax status or division of assets, debts between spouses. Make sure both parties have access to accurate information about their rights during this process so they can make informed decisions throughout proceedings. Respect each other's feelings even if there is disagreement over certain issues. Try not to let emotions get in the way when discussing matters related to children or finances, etc. Try not to involve third parties, such as friends, unnecessarily in discussions about separation, divorce unless absolutely necessary. Keep communication between yourselves only where possible. If children are involved, then consider their best interests at all times. Ensure that arrangements made regarding custody visitation take into account their needs firstly, rather than those of either parent. Avoid making rash decisions, which could have long-term consequences. Think carefully before signing any documents relating directly or indirectly with the dissolution of marriage. Do not use social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, etc. to discuss personal matters related with separation divorce proceedings. Instead, communicate via email/telephone/face-to-face meetings where appropriate. Remain civil towards one another throughout proceedings. Do not resorting name-calling/insults, etc. Remember that ultimately both parties need each other's cooperation in order for things like child support payments and visitation schedules, etc. to be agreed upon amicably, without court intervention being required later down line. Keep track of all expenses incurred during this period, e.g. legal fees, travel costs associated with attending court hearings, etc. Having an accurate record will prove invaluable should disputes arise further down line. Wherever possible, attempt reconciliation prior to initiating formal proceedings by engaging services offered by organizations specializing in couples counseling and dispute resolution techniques. Ensure adequate provision has been made financially speaking prior to commencing formal proceedings, i.e. sufficient funds available to cover living expenses, whilst awaiting outcome from court's decision re. Division of assets and debts between former partners. Refrain from using derogatory language when referring to ex-partners, especially within hearing range of minor children present at home environment. Doing so could potentially cause emotional distress amongst them, leading up to future behavioral problems developing later on life. When dealing with sensitive topics such as child custody arrangements, always remain focused on finding mutually agreeable solutions beneficial for everyone concerned, rather than attempting to impose their own views onto others, regardless how strongly held they may be. No matter where men stand now, they must remember that having a strong positive attitude takes them far away. Seeking assistance, resources provided mentality helps greatly. Making right decisions, facing uncomfortable situations, needing addressed quickly, efficiently, without dragging unnecessary consequences affecting longer period time than absolutely necessary. Filing petition, always final resort when all efforts fail. Trying to save marriage, family first priority focus. Remaining committed, seeing things getting better soonest. Setting example, future generations follow suit. Join our free course to learn how to navigate the divorce process. Learn about the negative impact of divorce on you, children and family, and how to protect your rights. Pres-elected experts are available to help men through this difficult time. Get it free now at DivorceLab Pro.